Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gustafson Field. We've got another matchup today here in Seguin. First time ever matchup for TLU women's soccer. They'll be taking on Texas A&M International for the first time in program history. Division II A&M International, this game will count toward the record. However, it will not count for the Bulldogs. International coming in today to Seguin after an 8-5-5 overall record last year. They were 6-3-3 in the Lone Star Conference, a very tough NCAA Division II conference. I'm joined side by side, Jacqueline Sauceda, former TLU women's soccer player for the Bulldogs, and Coach Kerwin Johnson. Jackie, how are we doing today?
I'm doing just great. I'm so excited to see what is out here tonight. The ladies had a good weekend last weekend on the road. They took those 2 dubs against, I'm not quite sure against the teams, but I know they won both games. TBU. Yeah. Where does it? Yeah. Yeah, you can totally look up their Instagram and see the 2 teams that they played. I'm excited to see what they have tonight. Our lineup is looking a little different from the original lineup, I would say, but, you know, there's always a good idea what the little change we see. I'm excited to see what these girls are going to do with this lineup today, and the game has just started.
The Bulldogs coming in at a 2-2-1 on the season. Like Jackie said, they faced off against ASE foes ETBU and UT Dallas, in which they won both of those. One 4-1 and the other one 4-3. So the Bulldogs putting in a lot of goals right now, Jackie. However, we've got a new lineup, like you said. None of the women on the field today have started so far this season. A few of them did last year. However, we'll see a lot of fresh faces. Again, this is an exhibition for TLU, so I'm sure Coach Johnson and the Bulldogs looking to see some new faces, see, you know, who's going to contribute more off that bench. But we've seen a lot of it all year. We've seen a lot of different faces on the field. But this is a great look for some of the women that haven't played much yet so far this season.
Yeah, it's an exciting experience, especially if you haven't started and today's your first, I guess you can say, a debut for starting today. I think these girls are really excited. They have high energy, and I believe the coach expects a lot for them, especially if he put them on the starting lineup today. And I can definitely say we're going to have a high of intensity game today, because I believe this is Texas A&M and
International.
International, yes. So
the Dust Devils.
Believe they're ranked as a D2 team. So I think both teams are gonna have high intensity.
Dust Devils coming in today 0-2-2 right now. They faced off against Concordia University St. Paul. That was at home. They lost that one 0-1. Mississippi College just last week, they lost that one 2-4. They tied with Delta State, and they tied with Westminster State. Westminster University out in Utah. That one was played here in San Antonio, Texas, just 30 minutes down the road here from Seguin. So, Bulldogs' first look at another division, a higher division that is, in NCAA Division II, the Dust Devils. We'll see how they match up.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was some good defense right there. They did a 2v1 against number 19 in the back line. I think she's playing the center back, Bailey Havens. She did really well last year as her first year. She was a transfer here to TLU from ETBU, which TLU just had played over the weekend. I believe they took that 4-3 against them. If not, I believe that was against another team. I need like a fact checked right now. We have some great defense coming from the Bulldogs.
Good idea, good idea.
Jackie, we haven't seen much of Tila Hendricks there, the midfielder for the Bulldogs, number 21. She was out due to an injury, correct?
Yeah, I was just going to say that this is her actual, believe her first collegiate game ever, and she had signed to play here last year, but unfortunately she was out with an injury. But this is her first game back, and it's exciting to see that her first game she's a starting player on the field as, I believe, a forward. So it's very exciting to see.
I've heard a lot of great things about her from both Coach Johnson and then just her teammates. And I think you and I almost said Jackie, you and Mia have talked about her as well. It's great to see her out there on the field.
Yeah, I mean, the Bulldogs right now are doing great things. I think they're kind of all getting used to each other right now because I don't believe a lot of them have played as a team, as one, before today. So I think it's exciting to see that with any challenge they're kind of facing right now, they're definitely conquering it. And then what is Texas A&M called? What's their mascot?
The Dust Devils definitely controlling the possession right now. Good job by Marquez, who just checked in for Phipps, the senior. I believe she got hurt on that in that first couple minutes of the game when the Dust Devils put it in the box. So Marquez is back in, the normal starter for TLU. Bulldogs looking to just move this ball upfield. And that's Fonseca there at midfield doing a great job at that. Now the Dust Devils have it back. This is Ivy Lara with it for A&M International. Ooh, great footwork there by St. Louis. And a great through ball. International. Oh, another great pass. That ball just outside the box. Shot on goal. Straight into the net for the Dust Devils. And that'll give them first lead of the game. What a shot.
Yeah, within the first minutes, I believe forgive me, but I think they're called Dust Devils.
Yes, the Dust Devils.
Dust Devils, yeah. Within the first 10 minutes, they have taken 3 shots on goal, and one finally had just went in right now. It kind of just slipped away from Marquez. But I believe that's totally okay because I think the Bulldogs know how to recover from this type of things, and we've seen it from the previous games that this definitely won't affect their team and their chemistry. But the Bulldogs, again, are about to start. I think this is a great game to watch, either in person and online to tune in. And Marquez is definitely not letting another goal in tonight. She picked that one up. And they are definitely moving the ball fast right here. I think TLU is going to try their best to get it on the Dust Devils halves.
That goal scored by the Dust Devils was Kristen St. Louis. We were just talking about her there at midfield over there by the other press box. St. Louis, a senior out of St. Lucia. I know a lot of people hear a camperman talking about St. Lucia. It's a very familiar country. They had a runner in the Olympics. I can't think of her name, but she won the 100-meter dash. Won a gold medal in the 100-meter dash in the Olympics. Another shot on goal. Gets to the other side of the goal.
You believe there was a shot on goal?
I think so. There was not any burgundy jerseys there on the other side.
Oh, maybe.
It looked like a cross, but there was no none of her teammates weren't over there, you know? It might have been.
Sometimes those crosses remind me of the one that happened against the men's soccer game.
Oh, yeah.
But that one
and it went straight into the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a mistake. Little trip up there by Jensen. That's Ruiz. That draws the foul. Bailey Haven's going to take the free kick for the Bulldogs. This is a great look for TLU to maybe tie this game up. She can put this one in the box and get another touch straight in. Haven's on the free kick. That one's short. Didn't get any air under it.
I'm not gonna lie, Nick.
Defense.
I think the Dust Devils press is like super high.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I think their press is super high and they're moving the ball really well. Like
Yeah.
the TLU's pressure is coming in hot, but it's like the Dust Devils is just they're maneuvering as they should, as both teams should, honestly.
No, I agree. They're moving the ball extremely well. We haven't seen a team move that. They move the ball as well since the Trinity game here at home. But being a Division II team, I mean, you can only expect that. Great quality play from this international Dust Devils. I'm just glad we can actually see their numbers today. You know, normally we can't. Who was it? Hardin Simmons and UMHB. It was dark at night, and
Oh my gosh,
Hardin Simmons
their
was wearing
numbers
black.
are so hard to read.
Yeah. Hardin Simmons had those little outline of numbers. They didn't even have a full number on their jersey. Fortunately, we can today. Some substitutions checking in. Looks like Charlie Phipps is back into the game for the Bulldogs. That's a great look for the senior. Seems to be okay. And then for the Dust Devils, looks like Rosa Kayerd from New Zealand had just checked in. I'm sorry, Keyerd. Rosa Keyerd checking in.
Yeah, like as you can see, like the Dust Devils, like I don't know if you've ever heard, but it's like a triangle method where you're supposed to continuously play in a triangle when you play soccer. That way it's easier to maneuver and like get around players. And that's what I would have to say. The Dust Devils are definitely using that method really well against the Bulldogs, and it's kind of like, I wouldn't say like truly hurting the Bulldogs, but it's definitely like taking a toll on them.
I can see that, all that movement, and you just kind of get frustrated when you can't get the ball, right?
Yeah.
Is that the the objective of it? And to
Yeah.
slowly move it upfield?
So it's like for you to continuously like work around the defender or any like player that's trying to come at you. And I believe this is the first corner kick of the night, and it's coming from the Dust Devils. I guess not necessarily a corner kick, but looking for a cross for
Ooh.
a header in.
That was a great shot taken there by the captain. They'll get another goal or corner kick once again. Dust Devils with a lot of opportunities so far. They've got 5 shots on goal, 7 shots total. This will be the second corner of the game. Not just for the Dust Devils, but for the Bulldogs as well.
Yeah, I would say the stats are coming in pretty fast from the other side of the field. I think we're having live stats tonight.
We do, yeah. If you want to check out the live stats, just visit TLUBulldogs.com and go to the schedule. There'll be a link for the video and live stats as well. You can see all the action. That ball's still in the box. The Bulldogs looking to get it out. Cross is back in.
Oh, and
Phipps able to get her hands on it.
yeah, I think for a quick second, then they all kind of panicked for like a quick moment, but she reacted. Yeah, she reacted right away.
So just 15 minutes into the first half here. The Dust Devils ahead by 1. And Jackie, you're right. They're moving the ball extremely well. Bulldogs, again, with their, not normal starters. I guess you could say the second string.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can say the second string.
I mean, we see a lot of them, in the actual game, but none of the original starters. And today, that's a nice shot. I think it got deflected.
Yes. You know what I think is pretty cool, Nick, is that so it's an international team, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely hear them when they speak. They sound very different. Like you can
hear
their
a bunch
accent.
of different accents.
Yeah, I think
that's
so
pretty cool.
Low key, we should have Drew come on here and give him his best British accent.
So A&M International, an international university.
And look at her go. She has runners on both sides. She has many options that she could give it to, and I think this is going to be it was for a quick moment, it was a 4v3 right there, and I believe she's looking for a cross.
Ooh,
and that's some great defense from Bailey Havens.
Definitely. But how about that takedown field by Jensen? She dribbled the entire field almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was going on. It was basically a 1v4 right there. She had a runner in front of her and two runners on the side as wingers with her, and that looked pretty impressive right there. A 4v3 right. Definitely could have taken advantage of TLU right there, but I think she played it a little too late. But that was great defending from Bailey Havens right there.
Great tackle.
Yeah. And a cross came in looking for a header, and they couldn't. Dust Devils just couldn't quite get their head on it and taking a shot. And Phibs. Yeah, Phibs. And it looks like we're going to have a whole new set coming in for the Bulldogs. It looks like majority of their original starting lineup will come in to the game. I think both teams here right now are doing excellently well. I think they're both moving the ball really, really well. As of right now, I would probably say, I could be wrong, the live stats are behind me, but I believe possession right now would probably be the Dust Devils a little bit over the Bulldogs.
Definitely. I don't think we quite get that stat
till the end, right?
Yeah, but I think when we get the stat sheet at halftime, we can definitely talk about the possession percentage.
Nice. She's going to take a shot right there, and that was deflected.
A lot of room here. Shot on goal, deflected again. Good job by Castelli there to get a boot on it. That was a good shot taken by Jensen once again. In the box, another shot on goal. Great save by the senior Phibs. Oh, great save.
You know, for having a volleyball game just happen here, that is not that far from the Gus. A lot of players from the supporting teams that supported volleyball against their game against Trinity. Hold on. This is a 1v1.
Is this Jensen?
Oh
my.
Oh,
that might be a that's a PK.
My. Oh.
Is that Jensen or Ortiz?
No, number 7 from.
That's Ortiz, yeah.
The Dust Devils.
Mendez Ortiz, she's just a freshman. One of those lone 4 freshmen on the roster. What a take. She'll get a PK here. This is a good look to see what the senior leader Phibs can do in her first PK of the season. Looks like taking the PK is Perez Barea, a sophomore out of Mexico. Shot.
That's a goal.
That's a goal. Another one for the Dust Devils. So they'll take a 2-0 lead here just nearly 25 minutes in.
Yeah, and it looks like a whole new lineup from the Bulldogs are coming in right now.
My
Literally
goodness.
a whole new lineup.
Whole new 11, yeah. Besides Phipps, it looks like. So we've got SCAC, two-time SCAC Offensive Player of the Year, Alyssa Simeon here. Clarissa Martinez, a first-team All-SCAC honoree. We got freshman Lily Noblet, who scored the first goal of the season for the Bulldogs. Captain Kelly Wolf. Natalia Cortez, number 4. Another captain, Jessica Robinson. And then you've got, looks like Caitlin Roach is back alongside Ashlyn Suarez. And then a freshman, Noe Agel, over there on the backside. And that's Callie Brame, who just made that last touch for the Bulldogs.
You know, for them putting back in, I would say they're star players. I expect to see like a whole dynamic change from these players right now. I'm excited to see what these fresh feet have for tonight.
I think we'll see a lot more aggression, you know, fresh feet on the field. And not only that, this is the normal lineup. And after seeing their team, I wouldn't say struggle, but, you know, fall behind 2 goals, they're definitely going to come out with a lot of energy. This is Wolf with it. She'll get it back up ahead to Simeon. Great defense by the Dust Devils. Looks like that's Cardenas there, a junior, on the back line. Suarez going to clear this one out. Now the Dust Devils have it. She's got a chance for a cross. She'll get it in. Quick cross. Great touch. A lot of contact. That might be a goal kick, and it sure is. So the Dust Devils making some substitutions as well. Looks like Naori Resendez, another freshman, actually from Harlingen, so a Texas local, out on the field there at the forward spot. Alexander Garcia also checked in for the Dust Devils next to Sammy Heck and Naori Resendez. So far, the Dust Devils with 9 shots, 7 on goal, and 3 corners. The Bulldogs 2 shots, and Phipps and Marquez with the combined 4 saves. She is fast. This is Clark with it. She'll get it up ahead. Now Barrera. A great defense by the captain, Wolf, to come from behind and get it back for TLU. They'll make a mistouch, though. Now the Dust Devils captain, Mendez Ortiz, gets it back.
Nick in the cut. That's her phone?
Great battle here at midfield.
I would say, Nick, there's a lot of support that is out here tonight supporting the women Bulldogs here that are playing. I think it's a bunch of great support that the Bulldogs need right now, especially down 2-0.
Definitely. I will tell you, it looks like the support across the athletic department here at Texas Lutheran has just grown over the years, at least since I've been here. Each team supporting one another. It's great to see. We saw it at the volleyball game, and we see it here tonight. Oh, a lot of contact, but that's a great tackle by Phipps. You can hear the crowd making a little bit of noise down below us. Cortez with some space. Great ball from Simeon. Takes a shot, but it's way left. But Bulldogs looking a lot better now, Jackie. We got a new lineup in here, the normal starters for the Bulldogs. I think this game, we'll see a lot more of it played on the right side of the field now than before.
Yeah,
Substitution.
I mean, there's definitely a shift in energy that has changed here. I mean, the I would say I wouldn't like to call them the second string, but definitely like they came in, they gave their best, they played as well as they could. They just fell a little short, which is totally okay. But when you have your first string come in, you expect to see a shift in dynamics and change and different plays, and they're definitely coming in hot. I don't think the Dust Devils were expecting a shift and change like that from the Bulldogs. Because as of right now, you can see the Dust Devils are having a bit of a challenge to getting past, of course, Clarissa Martinez and Alyssa Simeon.
Definitely a lot of all-SCAC honorees on the floor or on the field for the Bulldogs. A lot of young talent as well. This is one of them here, Lily Noblet, number 5. Now the Dust Devils on the throw, and Sierra Clark with it. Bulldogs adding a lot of pressure. Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong, but Martinez down there in the box. Roach now with the throw-in. And they'll move it even further down the field. That's a great ball as it hits off the leg of Cardenas out of bounds.
Yeah, I think especially as of right now, the Bulldogs are going to take what they can get.
Oh, shot and goal is in! First goal of the year for Callie Brame. And the Bulldogs will reduce the lead to 1 as it's now 2-1 here at the Gus. Jackie, what happened there?
That was a well-earned ball. Clarissa Martinez definitely fought for that ball, literally on the line. Ref did not call it, even if it hit the line or not, but she had fought for that ball to cross it in. It barely just passed up Wolf, but Brame shot. Easy go in.
Yeah, that never happens without that cross from Martinez. We can show the replay at the half. We got 18 minutes left here in the first, but what a cross from Martinez to set that up. And we've got a game now, 2-1. A lot of time left to play. The Dust Devils looking to answer here. Another deflection. Dust Devils still with it. Oh, a lot of speed from Noblet, the freshman. She'll get it up to Simeon. Now back to Wolf. Captain to captain duo here. Wolf trying to get the through ball to Brame. She will. Brame showing some speed. She's looking for a shot way out, and she'll shoot it, but that's straight to the keep. Jackie, we see it every game now. Brame taking these shots from way out. Like, what is that, 60 yards? Is that a 60-yarder?
Just outside the box is, so that's 18 yards right there from the goal. So I would say give or take about 25 yards.
25?
Yes, because I would say the half mark would be like.
What's the half line mark? Come on, Jackie.
Maybe
I gotta do my
50.
homework too.
I don't know.
What'd you say?
Maybe 50. I don't know.
That sounds about right. A football field is 50.
Yeah.
So maybe it's 60 because I think they play end zone to end zone.
Yeah, but.
So let's just say, let's meet in the middle. Let's go 35-yarder. But no, no matter how far, we know it's far from here. I mean, everyone saw it. She takes these shots now every game, and they look good. She hasn't had one go in yet, but it's only a matter of time.
No, and I can definitely say that, like, when Brame takes those shots, it's like, I would say 9 out of 10, it's like a banger. Like,
Definitely.
Literally, like, it's going in. And I don't think we expect anything less. Like, that's just Brame.
And if it's on target, like you said, 9 out of 10, I think it's got a good chance of going in for sure. The battle is just, getting it on target from that far out with that speed. He's putting a lot of foot on that. This is Robinson battling over there. She'll get it to Agel. Now up ahead to Wolf. Great ball movement by the Bulldogs. Boy, is Martinez moving that ball well. And she's tripped up. That'll be a free kick. I think Wolf's going to take this one. Another opportunity once again for TLU. Now they're going to scoot it back there just past the half field mark.
Yeah, and I think TLU try to sneak that one and play it real fast, and, hey, they got away with it.
Great through ball there. Brame in the corner. Looking for a cross. Great pass out to Robinson. Robinson taking a shot. Another deflection. Now Int'l, the freshman, coming from behind, looking to get it back for TLU. The Dust Devils able to get out of that one.
I have Roach on the wide.
Yeah, looking to put it back in. Boy, the Bulldogs move the ball well. As soon as I say that, Roach
Yeah.
kicks one out of bounds. But they are moving the ball extremely well now. The Dust Devils have made a couple substitutions, I believe 5 so far. So they've got some fresh feet on the field as well. But when you've got a whole new 11 come in, it's hard to compete with that, especially the starters.
Yeah.
It's a much different change in pace.
That's what I
against.
was like referring back to. These starters have a fresh new feet compared to the players that have been already on the field right now. And I don't think the Dust Devils could have kept up with like such a quick change in pace.
Yeah.
And definitely like strong players that are coming in as well. And like I said, I think the Dust Devils just didn't know how to like adapt to that. So now it's kind of like it's hard getting past, I would even say, the half mark for them.
Yeah.
It's mainly staying in like the Dust Devils half and not mainly the TLU half.
I think we've seen like one breakaway since this new 11 has checked in. But honestly, this might be a tactic Coach Johnson might want to consider later down the road. I mean, the first 11 held their own. Yeah, they let up 2 goals, but they looked extremely well. And you're playing a Division II team. Texas A&M International looks like a really great team right now. So the start lineup, though, for the Bulldogs just came in. They're playing some great soccer right now. Great ball. Great defense by Roach. Oh, what a turn by Resendez. Resendez, just a freshman there on the ball, number 21 for the Dust Devils. She'll get it out to her teammate looking to make the cross, but that one too soft by Hecht. So it'll be another goal kick by Phipps.
Yeah, I think right there she was definitely looking for like a cross, but it was probably put on her weak foot. It's kind of hard to do something that's on your weak foot, but
left foot, huh?
I guess that was like, you could say, the second breakaway of tonight. Oh, and it's a little trip up right there, and there'll be a free kick.
Ooh, that one's close too.
Oh.
Dangerous spot for the Bulldogs to be in. However, the Dust Devils can increase this lead to 2. Back again, 13 minutes left here in the first half. Looks like the captain, who's been on the ball all night, this is Gonzalez, the senior out of Spain, going to take this free kick. Is she scoring, looking to score, or is she going to look for the cross?
I mean, from that far out, I would probably just try my best to, like, put it in behind the net.
A lot of space there. She is taking a shot on goal.
Oh,
right through the hands of Phipps. And they'll increase this lead to 2. What a shot by Gonzalez, the senior out of Spain. Let's take a look back at that replay, Jackie. That was a great shot.
Yeah,
you see a lot of goalkeepers struggle with those high shots. It's so high, and I mean,
forgive me, but I thought she caught it for like a second. But if it went past her hands, I think it was kind of like, that's a goal right there. But I thought she grabbed it.
It did look like she had it. I mean, we just saw the replay right there, and her hands were definitely there. She saw it coming, but I think it might have just slipped through, and that happens. But the Bulldog game not over. Still a lot of time left to play. We've got 12 minutes left here in the first half and a whole another 45 in the second. The starting 11.
I mean, I know you say, like, this game doesn't count for the Bulldogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you would still want to win a game.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, we don't. No one plays to lose. So, yeah, it's just another game. Another game to compete. That's the spirit here at Texas Lutheran. Competitiveness is bred on this campus.
I think now the Dust Devils, I think for a second they got the groove back after that free kick.
Definitely. They're looking a lot better right now, Jackie.
Yeah.
You're right. A lot of fight. Look at, I don't know who that is working. Kind of hard to see from this far out, but she just took on 3 Bulldogs alone. This is Brame once again. She'll get it to Wolf. That one kicked a little too far behind her. Great shield off by Wolf. She's still shielding it off. That's some great defense. Great pressure by Clark. Now Noblet with it. What's Noblet going to do? Can't quite get across. A lot of contact. Look at the defense from Clark. That's some great defense. Now Simeon looking for a cross.
Yeah, I think, definitely looking for a cross for Martinez.
Oh.
Which,
Looks like it skipped off the head of Martinez and then to Brahim. Still in play. But nice cross there from Simeon. That was nearly a goal for the Bulldogs. We got another free kick, looks like. I know that it went out of bounds, looks like, huh?
That was well played by Simeon. She stood on her own right there looking for a cross. Martinez barely missed it. She literally threw herself. Barely missed the ball.
Another cross in. That one kicked out.
Look at that.
They are A&M International is fast.
Yes.
That was their forward, Nori, who just checked in not too long ago. Resendez, a freshman. Another ball from Roach. A little miscommunication. Didn't want to get the offsides. But the Bulldogs looking good. 9:45 left to go. We've got a 3-1 game. We'll say we've seen a lot of goals either scored against or scored for this women's team so far this season. The only game that was low scoring was that Trinity game. Every other game had at least 3 or 4 goals. Like I said, they beat UT Dallas and ETBU last week 4-1 and 4-3. 4 goals scored in both of those games. 8 goals on the weekend. It's a lot of goals in just 2 games.
Who's just on the ball right now. I think Brahim is looking for a shot.
She still got it. And that one cleared out. Brahim looks a lot faster than she did last year. She's moving this ball well. Taking some great shots.
Cortez on the ball looking for, I believe she's either looking for Martinez or Brahim. I think a lot of the game we're definitely going to see. Hold up. Roach on the ball. Gosh, I'm not going to lie to you, Nick. This game is kind of like stressing me out.
Why is that?
Because it's a good game. Like what we're seeing is good quality soccer here from both teams. It's a fight for a fight ball. You're going to go in 50-50 every single time. And it's just like, what's the outcome going to be? Yeah. So this is a very unpredictable game that we're watching right now. And I believe that's good soccer because you don't like to predict everything that they're doing.
You're right, Jackie. I'll tell you what, I think this, in my opinion, this is the best I've seen this women's team play. Maybe since Coach Johnson was here. And they're going to watch this in film and be like, they'll probably disagree, but from my perspective, I don't know too much about soccer. I was a basketball, baseball guy, but watching them year by year, I think this team is playing extremely well right now. And I know the score doesn't really reflect it. 2 goals scored on that, in the beginning of the game with the different 11 out there, but this starting 11 looks really well.
Yeah, as tough as this game is, they're definitely still playing good quality soccer. Like, no matter the pressure that's happening, no matter if they're even down 2 goals right now, they're still in it to win it right now as I see it. And I think that's what shifted from last year to this year is that TLU is working from – if they know that they're losing, they're still going to fight hard. Instead of last year, what happened was they knew they were losing and they kind of just gave up right then and there.
Definitely.
So I think this shift change is definitely going to take the Bulldogs far in their conference this year. And I'm 100% sure we're going to see them in that championship game this year.
Did you say 100%? Oh, that's offsides.
100%. Because the past 2 years, they've been in the championship.
You better knock on that wood there, Jackie. I agree with you, but I'm not going to say 100%. I'm going to knock 2, but, I think there's a strong chance. I think they'll be in that championship game as well, and I think they've got a chance to win it this year.
Yeah, I think that's exciting because majority of these players for the Bulldogs want to ring just as bad as any other team wants to ring,
Of course. It'll mean even more to this program, just the amount of talent the Trinity has had over the years, and Southwestern as well. I mean, a lot of the team, University of Dallas was good for a while. There's been a lot of talent in this SCAC Women's Soccer Conference. But the Bulldogs getting better and better year by year. It's only a matter of time until, they get that ring that you mentioned. Another substitution coming in for the Dust Devils. I believe that's Jaden Casillas checking in. 3-1 game, 5:37 on the clock. The Dust Devils looking to increase this lead to 3. That ball still shot on goal. Ooh,
that
was a great
shot.
ball. Yeah, almost hit top left 90.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Top left 90?
Top 9.
Oh, my goodness.
90. A 90.
A 90. A 90. I've heard that before. 90.
Oh, I think it's called top 90.
Top 90? Okay.
I don't know. That's what I would call
Well,
it.
at halftime, we need to write these questions down. At halftime, we're going to have a men's soccer guest come on and talk about, what he's seen so far from another soccer perspective. Obviously, we can't get any of the women up here, but maybe we can get some of the men's team, maybe one of the upperclassmen.
Yeah, I think that would be a great insight from another soccer player that plays soccer here. They've been sitting here the entire time, the men's soccer, shout out to them. They've been doing good in their season as well. They also has started preseason pretty good, and now they're all here supporting the women's soccer. So it's nice to know that TLU's community of athletics is here supporting one another, and I think that's the best thing each team could do for one another,
Definitely.
Oh. Baseball is here too. That the men's soccer here is supporting the women's soccer. And I was like, it's nice to know that there's another team supporting. And Drew is saying.
Bulldogs looking to push this ball downfield. Just 3:45. This could be a chance to reduce the lead back to 1. Great defense there by Clark once again, but Robinson's on it. Robinson into Martinez. A lot of burgundy jerseys. Martinez back out to Noblet. They're looking for the cross. Noblet crosses in. Nobody there. Looks like Brame was on the backside, just a little too far out. That ball is short for her. Here go the Dust Devils again. Here countering a lot. Bulldogs getting down the field a little slower than they were when they first checked in. I think they're starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Once the Dust Devils get at midfield, I mean, they've got a lot of room to work on the counters.
I'm going to make a comment on this because I think it looks a little cool. Number 19 for the international team, the Taz Devils, she has a little mask on.
Oh, really?
You see, like, the little clear mask?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I would definitely look. It's probably why she's playing so well. You've heard of Mask LeBron, right?
What?
Is that who it is? Is LeBron? We got Hoodie Mello, Mask LeBron. It's a basketball thing. But, yeah, it's a basketball thing. But no, Mask LeBron is it means he's locked in.
Oh.
So once we find out, you said number 19?
Yes, I believe that's her number.
That's Keyword. Let's double check. Right here, right? With the ball? That's 19 here. That's Keyword, I believe. Oh, I see. Yep. I think that is Keyword. On the back line?
Yes.
18 or 19?
She's playing center back. I believe she's number 19.
Cardenas or Keyword?
I think you can see both teams right now are getting a little tired. I mean, this is a hard-fought game, and nice defense from the Task Devils right there. Martinez on the ball. But I was saying, both teams look a little exhausted right now, but I believe that's an understandable statement to say. This is a tough game.
Definitely. I mean, Jackie, that first 11 came in and played really well. However, it was their first start of the year. It was their first time. That 11, not just 4 or 5, but that 11, a lot of young talent on the field, a lot of freshmen, sophomore, underclassmen, allowing International to go up 2-0. So this 11 that's on the field now the starting 11 normally with a lot more heavier upperclassmen is 1-1 against this Dust Devil team.
Yeah.
But I think they can still come back, and we'll probably see some more faces in the second half. That was in that starting 11 who played some good minutes. And we're under a minute now. So we'll see if the Dust Devils try to put one in here. Phipps looking to clear this one out. That one booted upfield to Cortez, or is that Gomez? Kind of hard to see now with the glare on the lights.
Yeah, I think we have about 30 seconds left. What a touch from Nobel.
Yeah.
I believe I'm saying her name wrong, but how do you say it?
I believe it's Noblet.
Noblet, okay. Yeah, I think I
what
said.
I've been told. A lot of contact there as that one rolls out, but it'll stay Texas Lutheran throw-in. We've got 15 seconds on the clock. They still got time for one more shot, but they've got to speed things up if they are going to do it. 8 seconds now. That ball into the box, and keeper just gets her hands on it. Great job by the keep as time's going to expire.
And that'll conclude our halftime. I think right now the score still sits at 3-1. The Bulldogs definitely came in with fresh speed the second half, and at least they put in one. I know they were probably expecting a little more than that, but it's definitely still worth working for in the second half. I believe both teams are still going to come out hot and ready to play.
Definitely. We'll take a quick break, Jackie, as we head into halftime. International Dust Devils ahead by 2, 3-1 against the Bulldogs. We'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus.
Here at Texas Lutheran, we don't just train for victories. We train for greatness in every aspect of our lives. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Our past is more than a series of events, it's our legacy. We persevere no matter the challenge we face. Every record broken, every victory celebrated, and every lesson learned has forged the path we walk. Those who push boundaries and defied limits are the foundation upon which our success is built.
Man, it was a lot of fun. It was a great opportunity to go out and compete with everybody, meet some new people, and just have a lot of fun.
It's their spirit that fuels the Texas Lutheran family. The dreams we chase are not just our own. They are the culmination of countless dreams that came before us. In the classroom, on the field, or in the community, we are Bulldogs. This is Texas Lutheran. This is our legacy.
The Texas Lutheran Bulldogs are national champions of NCAA Division III softball.
In your life, have you seen anything like that?
As an MAT student, you are an athlete. Cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
And then how to get into those different
the campus. I like seeing
in the program. They told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear what they love about their experience and how most students are.
We have not had any network issues all year. I'm surprised. Again, we are sorry for this network issue. We are back here, not much time to talk about it, with just 17:25 left here to go. The Dust Devils ahead 4-2. Witnessing a great game, too, and I wish you guys could witness the same game, the full thing at that. This is Caitlin Roach, the sophomore. Trying to clear it out. Now Noblet with it. Oh, we've got a lot of contact there. They're going to give that one to the Dust Devils.
Oh, no foul being called here. There's a sandwich with Cortez and Noblet. Please forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. I feel like I am generally, and I apologize.
Network seems to be working fine now, but I think it's going in and out. Not sure if that's due to how many people are on it right now, but seems to be working completely fine. The smoothest it's ran tonight.
Yeah. Dust Devils still are coming in to play hard. We have 15 minutes left. The Bulldogs still on a roll to at least put in one more in.
With all that aside, let's hop back in, Jackie. We've only got 14:45 left to go. The Dust Devils ahead 4-2 here. A lot of goals put in the net today, 6 total. Let's take a look at some of the live stats tonight. For the Dust Devils, 12 shots, 9 on goal, and 3 saves, 7 fouls, and 3 corners. For the Bulldogs, they actually have more shots now with 14, and that's in the second half, and then shots on goal 5, 4 saves, and 8 fouls, 3 corners as well. But after that first half, that stat sheet, it looked very lopsided in the Dust Devils' favor. But now things starting to even out as the Bulldogs have definitely picked up their pace and continue to do so. Definitely a fight back and forth. Dust Devils with some space. Great deflection by Robinson.
Yeah, you can hear a lot. There's a lot of like commotion coming around from both teams. I think both teams right now are equally getting frustrated. The defense for TLU they're holding their ground as they should, and I would also say the defense for the Dust Devils are holding their ground as well. So it's kind of just the ball staying in the middle of the game, not really shifting side to side. It's just compact from what I've seen.
Great cross inside. No burgundy jerseys left in the box, but pretty close call there. Skimmed the top of the head of Janice Castillo. This is Tila Hendricks for the Bulldogs. That's off of the Dust Devils. That'll be a TLU throw-in coming this way. Lily Noblet up ahead to Simeon.
We know Simeon's pretty good at holding her ground against 2 people, as we've seen right there, and we've seen a lot of the previous game as well.
Ooh, a lot of pressure. That was Alvarado Jr. getting it inside the box, making 2 touches. Yeah, you talk about taking 2 defenders, Jackie. We've seen both teams make some great plays. Brame just dribbled through like 3 of the Dust Devil players not too long ago. And then this player right here, near side number 7, Mendez Ortiz, a freshman. She's been dribbling down the field all night by herself. There's Noblet here. She'll get it into Simeon. Now the crossover to Roach.
Simeon to Roach, as we see.
What about Tyler Kinney? Did Tyler Kinney come?
Tyler Kinney, I think, paid me back.
Ooh. For what?
You need to pay me for the shirt.
Wait, you gave him a shirt?
He's getting a shirt.
What move? It costs $5 though. Okay.
Hey, Carson, come on. We take marketing together.
No, he's
Where are your shoes at?
I paid $3 and $4.
How much money? Hey, buy me Buffalo Mac and you can
What'd
go.
you say?
You girl gotta pay.
You said Jesus.
Looks like our stream is holding its ground as well for the last 10 minutes. Looks like we have Martinez back in the game as well.
Still a lot of time left to be played, Jackie. You predicted a 4-3 score. We still got a lot of time. I could see that happening, but it would be nice to tie this thing up.
Yeah, 10 minutes. I mean, as we've seen from previous games, 10 minutes can easily end up in 2 goals.
Oh, definitely. Especially the way these teams are playing tonight, back and forth. A lot of great footwork. The ball movement has just been surreal from both teams. This is Martinez with it in the corner, looking for the cross. Great tackle, but she pump fakes that.
Yeah, but at least she faked it.
Yeah, not pump fake, right? That's basketball, but oh my, look at the speed. A little mistouch there. Great defense and pressure by the Bulldogs, Michaela Greer. Phipps back out to Greer. We're about to hit the 10-minute mark here at the Gus. Oh, that one's short.
Yeah, I think that's a name we haven't heard in a while. Greer.
Yeah, we haven't. Greer.
Yes.
Nice to see her out on the field, however. See, these are the kind of games that are very enjoyable, where both teams are extremely physical, but it's competitiveness. It's competitive physical. So,
yeah.
You know, they're battling, but we haven't seen really anything get out of hand. We haven't had a card tonight through all of this.
One, but that was to Phibbs. Yeah, she had.
Oh, that's right.
PK.
On the PK, you're right. To the goalie. Forgot about that.
But it's nice to see that both teams are playing high-quality soccer, that it's not ending up, when it's 50-50, it's not ending up in fouls. Like,
yeah.
It's ending up one team has it or the other team has it. So it's like, this is a good game where there's no fouls given because there's really none that's happening.
You're
like,
totally
they're both
right.
playing good soccer.
That's the best way to put it. You're right. One team's going to have possession after the battle instead of it ending up in a foul like it normally is. They're just playing some great soccer right now. Look at that touch. That was smooth.
Yeah, they're definitely working tonight. Both teams are, and 9 minutes left, and you can tell both teams are equally exhausted.
Throw in by the Dust Devils. They increase this lead. It's going to be hard for the Bulldogs to come back from 3 goals down. But we've got 8:30 left to go. Martinez looking to tie this thing up. I think They're going to give that back to the Bulldogs as it hits off of Sierra Clark, I believe that is over there. Kind of hard to see those jersey numbers from across the field, plus some. Dust Devils going to get it back now. Friday night here at the Gus. A little humid. Not too much wind today. Usually we get a cross breeze up here in the box.
No, it's humid but I feel like it's been like that this entire week here in Seguin. Like,
True.
Dry heat.
Been one of the hottest weeks.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be fall. Yeah, it was
I
supposed
know,
to be
right?
fall starting September
It's
1st.
September, what, 20th today?
Yeah.
And we're getting summer weather. Uh-oh.
Oh,
she's
that's a
tripped up. That might be a
foul.
card. Yes, it is. Just a yellow, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we've seen this is a dangerous spot for the Dust Devils. Last time they took the free kick here, it slipped through the Bulldogs' hands just quite a bit, but I don't know. I'm not saying predictions for this one. It's just
Free kick by the Dust Devils here. Jackie, this is about the range as the last one, right?
yeah. I would say.
I think so, too. Maybe a couple yards off and at an angle, but same kicker. This is Jensen once again. Shot on goal. Phipps able to get her hands on that one. Wait, that's not Phipps, is it? That's Skylar LeBlanc, the freshman. Oh, nice to see LeBlanc able to get in today.
A debut and
Yeah.
Hey,
I apologize for that. Yeah, she looked pretty good back there. I apologize for that missed call, LeBlanc. Used to seeing Phipps out there, and she's been in the game she probably played at least 45 minutes today. I know she got injured in that first half, but was able to come back in. LeBlanc looks pretty comfortable back there.
Yeah, I would have to say, like, I think she's doing a well job. Obviously, I don't think she will replace, is it Marquez?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be able to place Marquez as of right now. I think Marquez is kind of like their set stone goalkeeper. I believe. I could be wrong.
No,
Things
I
could
agree. I mean,
change.
she started every game so far this year. But just a freshman, LeBlanc is, so she's got plenty of time to grow and get better. Marquez will be a upperclassman next year, so. And we've seen players grow on this team year by year. And I think that's a big reason why we see this team getting better year by year. Everybody's getting older. But they add in, Coach Kerwin Johnson adds in some young faces as well. He's got a good freshman and a lot of good transfers as well. Sophomore, juniors, and seniors that added to this roster.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. I think as they get older, they get just a little better. But I could be wrong.
Nah, I think depends on the player, how hard you work in that off season.
You're preaching here now, Nick. That's a preach right there.
Hey, no, I'm serious. I've seen it. It depends on what the kind of work you put in. I think some sports you kind of just naturally get better because they're more mental, and a lot of people mature mentally. But physically and skill-wise, depends on the – oh, what a shot. Thought that cross was in. Now but not able to get a foot on it. It's going back in, straight to the keep. But, yeah, I mean – you look at, let's say, all right, let's compare baseball to basketball, right? Because we're talking about soccer now. Let's pick two other sports. Basketball, I think, more. Well, baseball is very physical. You got to be in great shape. You got to be strong as well if you're in the field.
Yeah.
Got to be agile, especially as an infielder, and you got to be fast as an outfielder. But I think physicality matters more in basketball, whereas baseball I feel like is a lot more mental and reps, whereas basketball is more, making sure you're in shape. Baseball is making sure you're getting those swings in, you're getting those throws in, and you're getting those reps. even especially in the weight room.
Yeah.
Because basketball, you need to be running, you need to be in the weight room, you need to be jumping and working on your shot. So, that's off the shield. Hopefully it didn't hit her in the face. She seems to be okay.
Did the ref blow the whistle for that?
I think so, but they weren't ready, so I'm not sure why. We've got some more substitutions coming here. I think we'll see a new keeper for the Dust Devils in these last 4 minutes. They're going to pause the time as well. Looks like our clock may be a little off at that as well after the time stoppage earlier. Very unfortunate we've had network issues tonight. It's actually frustrating, but we got to watch a smooth last 25 minutes, hopefully. But we've witnessed a great game here tonight, Jackie. And hopefully both of these teams keep it up as they enter conference play. Again, the Dust Devils, NCAA Division II. They're in the Lone Star Conference. Had a great record last year, a winning record in the Lone Star Conference. So far, they haven't started off as strong as last year, but conference play is where it really counts. So we'll see if they can turn things around as they enter it. And then for Texas Lutheran, handball. Not called. Guess he missed it. But Dust Devils throw it anyway. And for Texas Lutheran, they'll play UMHB this Monday in 3 days. And then they'll face off against their first SCAC opponent, Southwestern, on Friday. And Roach kind of kicks that one soft, leads for a shot, but missed touch. Rolls out of bounds. Who was your favorite team to play against when you were a player?
That I cannot remember. I cannot remember.
Too many teams?
Maybe. Honestly, I think it might be Shriner.
Shriner?
Shriner away.
Shriner Olay?
Away.
Oh, away. Playing on their field? Sorry, I was like, because I thought you were saying Olu, and it's very similar to Olay. I was like, Shriner and Olu? Or why away? You like their field?
No, it was just that it was a better team experience. Like, everybody got to have exciting stuff, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Bulldogs will have better competition in conference, and I would hope after Monday's game they'll be prepared to start conference off with a strong win. I believe they play away. I could be mistaken. Oh, I am mistaken. They'll be playing here at home. So that's exciting to see, and I know we have a couple more.
Yeah, they'll play Southwestern Friday here at the Gus, and then they'll play UMHB Monday here as well.
Yeah, and I know that I know we have a couple more teams had joined the conference this year, so that's also going to be a tough challenge for the Bulldogs to keep their status up high.
Definitely. They'll be facing Ozarks, McMurray, Concordia as they are added to the roster. Some better teams in those three schools than the Bulldogs normally see. You know, they're definitely going to be a battle for the top of the rankings in the conference. Obviously, Trinity always the favorite. They were preseason #1. And then Southwestern and Texas Lutheran. But we'll find out Friday when TLU faces off against Southwestern. They always have a battle.
Yeah, and the thing about Southwestern is they bring their flag everywhere.
Yeah.
They try to mark their territory wherever they are, and it's kind of, I would say it's a little annoying, but, you know, that's their tradition.
Yeah.
They do as they please, but, hey, I think that's going to be a tough game to come. Like, it's definitely going to be a tough game for both teams, but definitely a game worth watching because it's both conference. Like, they're starting conference off against each other, so that's exciting.
It is, and it's the same for the men and the women. Something about Southwestern soccer, TLU soccer, the men battle them every year. I mean, the men, the last 3 years have faced off against Southwestern, and they faced off against them in the last game of the season. And if they won it, they made the playoffs. If they lost, they didn't. There was 1 year, I think it was 3 years ago, right after COVID, they faced off against Southwestern, and the winner made the conference playoffs. In soccer, there's only 4 teams, the top 4 teams, but Same for the women. They're always battling. It seems like they're battling for who's going to face off against Trinity in the championship, because normally they get the second and the third seed.
Yes.
So they face each other that first round, the semifinals, and then the winner plays Trinity. And last year it was Southwestern. The year before it was TLU. However, TLU plays second in the regular season these past 2 years. Coach Kerwin, oh, that one's dangerous.
Oh, wow. That was.
Yeah. We got 30 seconds left here, Jackie, so I think that'll wrap things up.
But, you know, these two teams that have just joined the conference, I think they have something to prove coming into, I think, the SCAC conference here. So maybe we'll see those teams in the championship this year.
Yeah, you are right. You're right. A lot of different players to match up against. We'll see some of them here. McMurray and Concordia will be the last 2 games of conference play here at home. They'll face off against Ozarks in Arkansas. But that'll wrap it up here at the Gustafson Field. Texas Lutheran falls to A&M International 4-2. But, Jackie, we're signing out here on TLU Plus Friday night. So we'll see you guys Monday as Texas Lutheran faces off against UMHB, another great opponent. Again, we're apologize for all the network issues. Shout out to Drew Burnett on the camera. Jacqueline Sauceda and Nicholas Trumbull once again live here on TLU Plus. We will see you guys Monday.
Thank you.